What the heck? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Watch with Nordic live stream here today. It is bugging to start off. What the heck just happened? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Watch with Nordic live stream here today. We got a good one here for you guys between the Calgary Flames and the New York Rangers. It is Sunday night hockey. I am beyond excited, beyond pumped, and ready to get some commentary streams here underway. Sorry that the lag is going on. I don't know what's happening right now. Just give it a second to buffer out. I apologize. I didn't pull up the stream. Let's hope the lag isn't on your guys' end. But how's everybody doing? Welcome back to another stream here today. We have a stream between two teams that are kind of struggling, I got to be honest with you, with the New York Rangers and the Calgary Flames here. The Flames, a 1-7-1 record with this season so far. The Rangers, 3-4-2. Both have mightily struggled, especially offensively, to score and play hockey. That's one thing that these teams have mightily struggled with here to start this season. Your starting goaltenders here for tonight. Take a look at this. Starting goalies here tonight for both sides. You have Dustin Wolf in net for the Flames with a record that is pretty solid in Watch with Nordic streams. 3-1, a 2.25 goals against average, and a .917 save percentage. On the other side, you have Igor Shesterkin for the New York Rangers in 3 Watch with Nordic live commentary streams. He is 0-3, has a 3.0 goals against average, and a .884 save percentage with the New York Rangers. So that shapes up to be a pretty solid goaltending match there between these two teams as the national anthems are currently underway, and we will get started here in just a moment. But the Flames are on a pretty lackluster 8-game losing streak to start their season. The Rangers have fallen to last in the Metropolitan Division. Now, keep in mind, for both of these teams, it's early, and I also want to say this for the Rangers. They're only 1 game below 500, unlike Calgary, who is 6 games below 500. At least there's some positiveness there with that. So we'll get ready to get started here. I don't know why my camera is a little buggy. Let me get my thing here to fix that up real quick before we get started. It's stuck under the boxes. All right. Brush this off real quick. All right. Much better. I look much better. Much uglier. You can see the acne pop out. Okay, we are ready to get started here from the Saddle Dome in Calgary. This is our 3rd stream of the year already between these two teams, which is kind of wild to think. I'm just going to be honest with you. For the Rangers, it is their 4th commentary that we've done. They are 0-3. The Rangers have yet to win a game when we live stream them. For Calgary, it's their 5th. They are 3-1 through 4 games played in live stream. So again, as I said, you have Dustin Wolf and Igor Shesterkin starting off here for both sides. You have Matthew Coronado coming out of the lineup for the Flames as a healthy scratch. Justin Kirkland is back in, so Calgary looking to make some real changes there to their lineup, scratching a guy like Matthew Coronado. For the Rangers, it's mostly the same. It is a 8 p.m. start time on the East Coast, Sunday night hockey matchup. And the referees are waiting to get this one started. Here we go. We are underway. Face-off is won by New York. Adam Fox played it on the right side, banks it off the boards. Trying to get that one back then is Radish, who dumps it down low into the Flame zone. Dustin Wolf clears it around then to the right side. Hanzik up to the point. Fox banks that one off the boards then behind the net. Kevin Ball battles for it with Miller. Down low in the corner. Rangers trying to get that puck. Flames steal it here. They come either way. It's a 3-on-2. Anderson to Backlund. Back to Anderson. He can't really get that much control. Tries throwing it in front. And it's back behind the net. Hanzik looks for options. Now Backlund joins the battle down low. Hanzik does get it right back. Banks it up to the point. Anderson a shot. And that one goes wide. Rangers pick that one up. They dip that one out of the zone. Anderson will clear that puck back in. Now he battles with Fox. On the right side, here's Gavrikov. Over then Fox banks it off the boards over for Lafreniere, who dumps that one into the zone. Alexis Lafreniere also off to a rough start this season. Flames will break it the puck out the other way. Frost into the zone now for Kadri, and it's a offsides against the Flames, and that one looked pretty expected. So the only shot here already so far comes from Anderson, who joins the offensive rush. I feel like in the games that I've watched for Calgary, and I've watched a lot more Flames games than usual, I've really noticed a lot more of an offensive push to Rasmus Anderson's game. So something to keep an eye out there for and just, monitor as we head on through these games still here. Puck down low in the Calgary zone. Weegar feeds it around to the right side. Rangers will get it back. It's dumped in down low by, I believe that was Connor Sheary. Now the Flames pick that one back up. Here they come the other way. Kadri into the zone. Looks for options. Feeds that one up to the point. Hanley comes in. Shoots it. And it goes wide. Kadri now down low. Dekes around Huberdeau. To Kadri in front. He scores! Nazem Kadri! What a goal! And the Flames are off and running early. It's 1-0. So Nazem Kadri led this Flames team with 30 goals last year. Leads this team in points. That's his 6th of the year. It's offensive pressure into New York zone. Kadri gets around Zibanejad. A good pickup play there by Huberdeau. Drops it back to Kadri. And he shoots that one right past Igor Shesterkin. And we are less than 2 minutes into the game here now. And the Flames have a 1-0 lead. Shots are now 2-0 in favor of Calgary. And the Flames, once again, off to an early start here tonight. That's the second game in a row where the first goal's been scored in the first 2 minutes in Watch with Nordic Streams. We had the game last night. Here's a chance now. Zary inside of the Rangers zone. Banks that one up to the point. Ball shoots that one on net. The assist on that goal were from Jonathan Huberdeau and Joel Hanley. Puck at the point now. Sharangovich. Farabee shoots it. That one is blocked there in front. Back up to the point. Yegor Sharangovich over to the right side. Then Kevin Ball drops it up to the point. Anderson into the corner. Ball back with the puck. Battling for it now with Noah Laba and Carson Susi. Noah Laba, one of those players we talked about last game we did for New York in their season opener, where he made the team out of training camp. He was an impressive guy in preseason, had a large amount of points, and as a result got the call up icing there against Calgary. So good play there by Huberdeau on that Nazem Kadri goal to drop it back to him. And Kadri takes that easy shot in there. He had one goal in the game against Winnipeg, so he's putting together a little bit of a goal streak here. Face-off now in the Flame zone, one back by New York. Panarin on the right side to Fox at the point. Comes in, shoots it, deflected in the air and back into the corner. Battling for it now on the right side. Hanley tries getting it up to Lomberg. Klapka tries sending that one in front. It's intercepted then by New York. Thrown in front then by Radish. Back to the right side now. Weegar with it. Panarin battling forward here in the corner. Goes back behind the net. You've seen over these last few games, Calgary's offense has started to get a little bit better, but it's still not good enough to where it needs to be. On the right side, Radish a shot. That one is saved by Wolf. Puck cleared up to the hash marks. Panarin a drive, and that one is wide of the net. Radish up to the point. Panarin moves into the zone. Tries firing that one. It's blocked. Klapka gets the puck back. He'll send Lomberg. Ryan Lomberg down the right side. He's got Rangers on him, but he shoots that one, and it goes out of play. So New York with some chances there as well. Shots are now 3-1 in favor of the Flames, as 3-2 in favor of the Flames, as the Rangers are also having some mid-season struggles. They lost this past Thursday against San Jose. They also have lost their last 3 of 4. If you want to go further back than that, they've lost their last 4 of 6. It's been a rough campaign so far to start the Rangers season. They are 0-3 at home. Thankfully, this game's not at home, but doesn't mean they're not a victim to losing. Carrick clears that one around them behind the net. It's picked up, stolen back by Calgary. Coleman now to Sharangovich. Plays that one to the center. Hanzik to Coleman. To Hanzik. Shoots it. Save there by Shesterkin. Hanzik feeds it up to the point. Ball to the right side. A shot by Anderson. Glove save by Shesterkin. With 15:44 left to go here in the first period. Nazem Kadri with the first goal for Calgary, and it's a 1-0 Flames lead. We're going to get a penalty here, it looks like. And it's going to be against the Rangers. It's an interference call on Matthew Robertson, who's one of the younger players here for the Rangers. So Calgary will head to the power play here. Shots are 5-2. Face-off won by the Flames. Zane Parekh drops it back to Farabee. Down low, Huberdeau to Parekh. Back to Kadri. Skates that one around in the neutral zone. Down low. Up to the point, Parekh. To Frost. To Parekh. To Frost. Frost to Parekh. Moves in. Waits. Looks for options. Trying to find a clean lane. Now Frost skates in. Shoots it. Blocked in front there by Sherry. Zibanejad gets it. He will clear that one out of the zone, but not all the way down. Flames get it back. Kadri brings it into the zone now for Frost. Frost sends it past the center. Farabee over then for Huberdeau. Huberdeau to Kadri. Nazem Kadri in front off the glove of Shesterkin. It does come out of the zone, and the Flames are forced to regroup once again. Halfway through the power play, Frost tries playing that one over now. Battling for it on the right side of Schneider. Picked up then by Miller, who dumps it all the way down the other way and into the Flames' end. Anderson comes down the other way. Rasmus Anderson drops it back. The Flames power play versus Winnipeg on Friday, 1 for 6. They're getting power plays, but they can't seem to score on them. Here's Sharangovich. He turns over the puck, and Cooley dumps it down the other way. That's a guy who needs to really perform. Yegor Sharangovich has not been what the Flames have anticipated him to be, especially over the last 2 seasons. Zary drops it back to Sharangovich. Now Anderson on the right side. Puck up to the point. Coleman tries sending a pass in front. Up to the point now, Weegar. On the right side to the point, a shot. It goes down low into the corner. Now Sharangovich battling for it. Up to the point then, Weegar. Looks for options. Mackenzie Weegar to Zary. He comes in, shoots it. Save in front there by Sturgeon. The rebound is kicked away there. Back up to the point now again. Weegar waits. Power play does expire. He'll fire that one. It's blocked, but still kept in the zone by the Flames. Sharangovich on the right side. Anderson open in front. Shoots it. It's blocked. Rebound play there. A broken stick for Sharangovich, and the Rangers will take advantage. They will try and clear, but the Flames keep it in. Oh my goodness, New York. Shots are 7-2 in favor of Calgary here. Backlund battling for it on the right side. Lafreniere picks up that puck right away. Dumps it down low into the Flames' end. Sharangovich now battling with Cooley. To the point now, Fox dumps it down low into the zone. Lafreniere feeds it around then behind the net. Zibanejad battling in the corner with Ball. Hanley to Huberdeau. Back for Ball. 3-on-2. Down the other way is Hanzik. To Ball in front. Puck goes up in the air and out of play. It deflects. And that ain't staying in. Some good looks here by the Flames, as Kadri hit that puck off the mask of Shesterkin. Anderson had a really good opportunity. Zary had a really good chance, but nothing to advance Calgary's lead. It is still 1-0 Flames here in the first. So the Flames keep on picking up goals here. again, against a Rangers team that has not been that great, which is a little surprising. You would think the Rangers would be able to at least somewhat be able to handle the likes of the Calgary Flames, who have struggled to score and keep offense going. It's been very lackluster. I do also want to say this is a Watch with Nordic charity stream. All donations in this stream go towards the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. All revenue does go to this stream as well, so I did just want to make that known. Again, money is not expected, but it is appreciated. So if you want to donate to a good cause, that'd be awesome. As we're in commercial break here, you take a look at some of the guys who are doing really good here for the Flames. There's not a lot of them. Kadri, obviously, with a goal tonight, has 6 points in 9 games, or in 10 games played now at this point. A guy like Blake Coleman's been contributing a little bit here as well. You see guys like Klapka, Farabee, there's guys on this team who are struggling and aren't able to really get a lot of good hockey together, and we're really lacking that here so far, but there's still plenty of time to change that, of course. You look on the Rangers side, a guy who's really been lighting it up here for New York is both Adam Fox and Panarin have both 7 points in 9 games played so far. Very good hockey from the Rangers from that perspective, but they are struggling to muster some wins together. It's been better than Calgary, obviously, but again, these are teams that you should be beating. And they've struggled. They struggled to beat San Jose. They did score 5 goals and lost, but regardless, you still scored 5 and somehow lost the game. Here's a turnover. Miller, a shot, and that one goes wide above the net. Rangers win. I would bet on that, but the Flames look good so far. Panarin battling for it down low in the corner with Coleman. Coleman wins the battle, trying to clear that one out of the zone, and it's kept in, though, by New York. Here's Hanzik. He'll send Backlund rushing the other way. Backlund into the zone. Pass in front. Coleman saved by Shesterkin. And Blake Coleman a really good chance there, and he slams his stick on the ice in disgust. And you can tell there's definitely some frustration here from both sides. Oh my God, are you kidding me? It's doing this to me again. Gotta restart my PS5, guys. Sorry. If you guys were here last night, you would know that I was having errors with my PS5, and now it's giving me problems again. So I gotta restart the stream. Let's hope I don't miss anything. I missed the goal the last time. Let's hope I don't miss it this time. Or miss anything this time. Sorry, guys. It's the struggles of technology. Shots are 8-2, though, in favor of the Flames, who have been putting together some good play here so far. Obviously, there is a power play factored into that, but they're getting shots on net. They're providing offense, which I think is very respectable for sure if you're looking at Calgary and their overall offensive production. For sure. As my app loads up here again, of course, always got to give you a hard time. Technology will never not give you a hard time. Am I right? All right, looks like we're okay. Battling on the right side now. Parson clears that out to the neutral zone here. And back into the Calgary end. Now Weegar will move the puck down the other way. Mackenzie Weegar through the zone over to Sharangovich, who dumps it in down low. Now Zary battling in the corner. Picked up by Farabee. Puck in front. And there's nobody there on the doorstep to get a shot on. Sharangovich now on the right side battling in the corner. Slides that one all the way up to the point. Bean fires that one. It goes way up in the air and out of play. Everybody looks up to the sky with 11 minutes to go here in the first period. There's Zane Parekh. And Carrick there interfered with Zane Parekh, who's taken some hits so far this season. He's been, I don't want to say targeted, but some of these young veterans look at these rookies and say, welcome to the NHL, kid. So that definitely happens there for sure. Face-off coming here now in the Rangers zone. It's won by New York. Down low behind the net now, picked up by Sussy. On the right side, breaking it into the zone is Laba, as he'll dump that one down low into the corner. It's stolen back then by the Flames. Kadri through the neutral zone, trying to deke around Lafreniere. Gets through him. On the right side, Frost to Ball, a shot. He scores! Oh, that's a rough one for Shesterkin to allow. Kevin Ball, a shot from the point, and Calgary leads 2-0. With 10:39 left to go in the first period. Oh, man. And that's a good start there from Kadri through the neutral zone. Dekes around Lafreniere back to Frost, up to the point, then Ball. Just fires one on net. You can see the frustration there in Shesterkin. And the Flames have a 2-0 lead. The Rangers are good enough to come back, but the question is, will they come back? And I don't know if I bet on that. So we're just a couple minutes here into this first period, halfway through, and Nazem Kadri already with 2 points. That's Kevin Ball's first of the season, assisted by Frost. A shot in front, and the Rangers answer right back. It's Noah Laba. Is that his first NHL goal? Noah Laba answers right back down the other way, and I think that might be his first NHL goal, folks. Laba coming out of training camp, had a phenomenal preseason. The play starts from Cooley, who banks it off the boards. Laba comes right in, shoots that one on net, gets it past Dustin Wolf, and yeah, that is his first National Hockey League goal. Noah Laba gets his first. He's got the full cage there. And the Rangers are now on the board here. It's 2-1. They answered right back as I was making my comments there, and well, would you look at that? So Noah Laba, assisted by Will Cooley and Vladislav Gavrikov. He becomes the 6th player in Watch with Nordic history to see his first NHL goal scored on stream. He is the 2nd New York Ranger to do so. Packers, Rangers, Mavericks. Nice. So Ball's assist on that goal were from Frost and Kadri. Puck drops back then to the neutral zone. That was Laba's first NHL goal, then assisted by Will Cooley and Vladislav Gavrikov. Fox to the right side, deking that one into the zone is Miller. JT Miller slides it in front. Panarin nearly got a big chance there, and that one was cleared out to the neutral zone. Shots are 9-3 in favor of the Flames, as they have a 2-1 lead here. In the first period. Planted along the right side then is Coleman. Puck slides into the Rangers zone. So Kevin Ball scores one, and then New York answers right back. Panarin sends a pass up then. Here comes Radish. Radish into the zone. Saved by Wolf. Taylor Radish scored on Thursday a hat trick against the San Jose Sharks. He's proven to be a good acquisition by New York. Puck is cleared down low and into the Rangers end. Carson Sussy on the right side. 9 minutes to go in the first period. Schneider banks it off the boards, or at least tries to. Now Backlund clears it up then for Kadri, who battles for that puck. Now fighting for it here on the right side, Frost. It drops back into the Calgary zone. Now Hanley with it here for the Flames. Kept in, though, or not kept in by the Rangers. It's offsides with 8:49 left to go. So New York applying some offensive zone pressure, but Calgary doing some of the same. We got 3 goals so far here through the first 11 minutes of the first period. It's 2-1. Sorry about that. I had to turn off my closet light there real quick. So Noah Laba gets on the board. That is his 3rd NHL point and his first NHL goal there as well, which is pretty cool. So there you go. Noah Laba with his first in the National Hockey League. And he joins Brett Berard, Gage Gonzalez, Oliver Kapanen, Matvei Gridin, and Arseny Gritsyuk in scoring their first NHL goals on stream, which is pretty cool, I gotta say. Fun thing to keep track of, for sure. So there you go. A lot of offense here so far through the first period in Rangers Flames. For intermission, we're going to try something a little bit different here today. We are playing a Nordcast clip. It was made a couple of days ago, but we're going to play it here on the stream, talking about the struggles of the Calgary Flames, our evaluations on them, and what we could see here moving forward. So I did want to bring that up here tonight, so we will be talking about that. The Flames tonight, though, are looking to get their first win since their season opener, and only their second win of the season. The Rangers are looking to kick back up to 500. And the Flames have just been pretty unlucky with some of the ways they've played. So face-off coming here now. It'll be outside of the Flames zone. Frost versus Zibanejad. With 8:49 left to go, face-off is blown dead, as it's a face-off violation. Face-off, won by the Rangers on the right side now. Huberdeau trying to kick that one down and into the Rangers end. Gavrikov now on the right side. Clears it out to the neutral zone. Battling for that puck is Zibanejad. Tries getting a shot on net there. Will fire that one just wide of the net. Now Fox down low. Lafreniere moves the puck. Behind the net now. Zibanejad. Mika Zibanejad tries throwing that one in front. Now Kadri with it. Back over there for Frost. It's a 3-on-2. Frost into the zone. Looks for options. Down low, Huberdeau. Back up to Frost. He can't keep control of the puck. And the Rangers will clear that one down the other way. 8 minutes to go here in the first. Calgary with a 2-1 lead. Battling here in the neutral zone now. Coleman sends a pass over for Hanzik. Over then Anderson to Backlund. Backlund will wait. Skates that one around down low. Tries getting it in front. Shot. Battle for it here in the crease. It comes loose. And the Rangers are right there. They will get that one out. Radish sends Miller. Miller on the right side. Rangers capped into the point. A shot. And it goes out of play there on a chance from Will Borgen. Former Seattle Kraken. A look at the Rangers here. Their record at home this season, 0-4-1. Their record on the road, 3-0-1. So they've been very good on the road. It's pretty much night and day, comparatively speaking. They are back at home, I believe, on, I think it's Thursday that they're back at home. I could be wrong. Here's Parekh now on the right side. Sent up then for Farabee. Joel Farabee down the right side. Now Schneider battling forward here in the corner of the Rangers zone. Broken free then by Lava. With his first NHL goal tonight, will bring it down to the right side. Clears that one into the Calgary zone. Now back down low. Flames have it. Sharangovich to Zary. He will clear that one up then as Farabee battles for it down low. Picked up again then by Will Cooley. On the right side, sent up into the neutral zone. Brennan Othman, who I think is also looking for his first NHL goal. You have a couple of NHLers here looking for their first wins tonight, or first goals. Here's Klapka, shoots it, saved by Shesterkin. Now Bean trying to poke check that one away. Racing for it there then is Edstrom. It's banked off the boards then by Calgary. Coming into the zone is Kirkland. Justin Kirkland battling for it in the corner with Fox. Lomberg there as well. That's a cross-check down low there by Lomberg on Fox. That's a missed play. Rangers won't be happy about that. Bean to the point. Looks for options. Shoots it on net. It's blocked off a stick there. And now Kirkland down low for Carrick. On the right side, Fox battling with Lomberg. Over there for Bean. To the point now, Klapka shoots it. Blocked in front by Parson, and he banks it off the boards. Racing for it now is Edstrom. And picked up then by Weegar anyways in the Flame zone. 5:50 left to go here in the first period. It's 2-1 Calgary. Now Kadri breaks it out down the other way. Frost now battles for it with Borgen. Behind the net, Zibanejad holds the puck to the right side now. Clear, or almost cleared out of center ice. Puck goes all the way up in the air and into the fans. And fan there catches that puck. It goes just outside of the zone. 5:34 left to go in the opening period. The Flames with 2, the Rangers with 1. It is a 2-1 lead in favor of Calgary here in the first period. Again, everybody, thank you all so much for tuning into tonight's stream. I greatly appreciate it. This is a Watch with Nordic charity stream. All donations and proceeds go towards the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Whew. So looking at the other scores around the National Hockey League as of right now, you start off here in New Jersey, where the Devils defeated the Avalanche 4-3 in overtime. Devils have won 8 games in a row. Tampa Bay and Vegas also ended in overtime. Tampa Bay defeated the Golden Knights 2-1. Utah and Winnipeg. The Mammoth get the 3-2 win there over the Winnipeg Jets. That game just ended. The Mammoth are looking pretty good. Utah has been very solid here to start their season. You have a lot to be happy with there if you're a Utah Mammoth fan, as I am myself. Former Coyotes fan, gotta always say that. Battling forward now on the right side. It's still in the back end. Cleared to the neutral zone. Now Morgan Frost will backhand that one down low. Shots are 10-5 in favor of the Flames. Borgen to Lafreniere. Lafreniere sends a pass to the neutral zone. Now picked up by Robertson. He'll dump that one down low. Behind the net, Mackenzie Weegar. Coming down the other way. Kadri skates it back, looks for options. Banks it off the boards, over then and all the way back into the Rangers zone. Carson Soucy. Played back to the right side. Rangers got it. Radish moves it into the zone, dumps it down low. Anderson fighting with Panarin. Stolen back then by the Flames. They will bank that one off the boards back into the Rangers zone, and that'll be an icing against Calgary with 4.5 minutes to go in the first period. So we will be back for 2 Watch with Nordic streams on Tuesday. That is our Frozen Frenzy special. We are doing actually all 3 California teams. I didn't even plan that. We got Panthers and Ducks to start, and then Sharks and Kings. 11 p.m. start time on the East Coast for Sharks and Kings. That's going to be one hell of a night for sure. Schneider to the right side. Panarin breaks it into the zone. Puck in the air there for Miller, and Wolf makes the glove save. Looking to amp up his save percentage there. And yeah, big save there by Dustin Wolf. Pretty easy one at that. Shot from the point goes off of Wolf there. Cooley, another shot. Puck's in the crease. Wolf will snag his puck or snag his glove on the puck. And another save there for the sophomore year goaltender. Again, you take a look at the goaltending stats here for Dustin Wolf. In Watch with Nordic Streams, 3-1. Has a 2.25 goals against, but a .917. That's pretty respectable there when you're looking at overall numbers. Who do I think is going to win? I picked the Flames, actually, to win, so... But I think the Rangers could come back. I picked the Flames to win, though, in the predictions. Klapka now versus Laba. 4 minutes to go here in the first period. Weegar banks that one around to the right side. Puck goes up and out of play. Face off here now on the right side. It's one back then by the Flames. Lomberg battling forward here in the neutral zone. Laba tries to bank that one out of the zone. Cleared out and into the Calgary end. It'll be an icing against the Rangers here now. And showing off Matt Rempe, who got into a pretty wild fight with Ryan Reeves. One of the best fights that we've seen in recent memory for sure. And Rempe did get injured off of that play. He is going to miss some time. Face off here now, won by the Flames. Perek dumped down low into the zone now. Kadri fighting forward alongside Fox. Cleared around to the right side. Trying to get that one is Cooley. He'll try and bank it off the boards. Now in the corner, Fox battling forward as well. 3:30 left to go in the first period. Cleared into the Calgary end. Zane Perek moves it around then behind the Flames net. Back there on the right side. Now down low battling forward is Adam Edstrom. Borgen. A shot! And that one goes wide. 3 minutes of play left here in the first period. Edstrom moves it down low behind the net. What's up, Baun? How we doing? Carrick now down low. Laba battling for it. Carrick to the point. Borgen comes in, shoots it. And that one's also blocked. Kadri clears that one out of the zone. Rangers get it right back. Parsonen sends a pass over then for Edstrom. Edstrom battling on the right side. Flames will intercept it. Now Farabee banks it off the boards. Trying to get to that one is Zary. To Farabee in front. Saved by Shesterkin. The rebound is kicked away. And it will slip out of the zone. Flames forced to regroup. I'm doing okay. Puck is dumped down low into the New York zone. Edstrom battling for it now with Zary. Played back around on the right side. Up at the point now. A shot. And that one goes wide. 2:10 left here in the first period. The Rangers trail by 1. 11-5 are the shots on goal. There hasn't been a whole lot of shots here these last couple of minutes. Just kind of been some back and forth action. Zary to the point. Weegar a shot. Saved by Shesterkin. Puck cleared down low to the corner. 2 minutes to go. Zibanejad thrown up to center ice. Now Weegar plays that one back over to Jake Bean. Dumped in there by the Flames on the right side. Shesterkin for Schneider. Over then Lafreniere will dump that one into the Calgary zone. Ball sent around then and cleared out of the zone. Lafreniere will battle for it there with the Rangers. He drops it back for JT Miller. Hey, what's up, bro? I remember you. Yeah, I remember you. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Approaching the last minute of play here now in the first period. Puck is banked down low into the Calgary zone. Now Carson Sussy battling for that puck. Backlund throws it in front. Hanley will try and throw that one down low, but the Rangers are right there. Last minute of play in the first period. Radish on the right side. New York battling for that puck. Schneider to Laba. Laba dekes around Kirkland, moves it into the zone, battling for it, it's intercepted. Here they come the other way. Kirkland with 40 to go. Justin Kirkland down the right side, throws it around behind the net, and he can't get a shot on. 30 seconds now to go. I'm doing good. Shots are 12-5. Thrown back up to the point. A shot. And that one is blocked. Rebound play there is right on Zibanejad. 20 seconds left here in the first period. Some final chances here for Calgary. At the point, Anderson. And that shot is out of play. Wasn't sure where it went there at first. Showing off a Blue Jays jersey in the crowd. The Toronto Blue Jays are in the World Series. That kicks off tomorrow. Game 3. It is tied 1-1 in the season series. The Blue Jays looking to possibly win 3 straight games in a row. Face off. Coming here now in the Rangers zone. Won by the Flames. Kadri a shot. Puck in front. Frost dekes around. He can't tuck it in on Shesterkin. 5 seconds left. Now Huberdeau trying to throw it in front. Farabee gets it back, and the Rangers will take that puck. And that'll do it for the first period. It was a pretty lopsided period there in favor of Calgary, but the Rangers did fight back and start getting some opportunities on net. They trailed 2-1 here at the end of 20 minutes of play. That being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack, go get a drink, and do what you got to do. We'll be back for the start of the second period here momentarily. But first, we're going to be trying something new here today. So I'm going to pan over to my videos here. Just give me a second real quick. During this intermission, we are going to be playing a podcast clip from the Nord and Block podcast talking about the current events. The current events going on with the Calgary Flames. It is a 10-minute podcast clip that you guys are going to listen here in the intermission. And I will take this time to go do some things in prep for the second period of the stream. So thank you all so much, and enjoy the clip. All right. Moving on then from Seattle, we got Calgary. Calgary, I wanted to discuss because last night they got absolutely pumped by the Vegas Golden Knights 6-1. The Flames have really struggled to score goals. They had 4 goals in their season opener against Edmonton. One of them was obviously the shootout winner. Apart from that, they have scored more than 2 goals, or scored more than 2 goals 0 times. So they lost 5-1. One second, guys. Just want to fix the size of the clip here real quick because it's a little buggy when it's on screen. All right, that should be better. All right, sorry about that. Won the following day to Vancouver. They lost 4-2 to St. Louis, 4-2 to Vegas, 3-1 to Utah, and then 6-1 to Vegas on Saturday. It's been a rough go of things. And again, we probably could have predicted this coming. I really, even when I was predicting them like 5th in that division, it was all relying on Dustin Wolf. And Dustin Wolf has not been great. I'm just going to be honest with you. Through 5 games played, 1-4, a 4.3 goals against average, a .854 save percentage. In terms of goaltenders with lowest goals saved above expected, I'll put the picture on screen. Dustin Wolf is last by a long shot, minus 8.8 GSAX in expected goals against in all situations. The advanced analytics are not in favor of this guy. Now, I'm not watching every Flames game, but I will say I don't think this is all on him. The defense is not that great as it is. But what I really want to touch on is their goal scoring. It's been awful, as we kind of expected.
Yeah. This Calgary team they got no goal scorers. Like, it's just plain and simple as that. Like, they have guys who can score, but not at a very good. Like, I think of Calgary, like, probably their best player who could score is probably. Would you say it's Kadri?
I would. He doesn't even have a goal though. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say Kadri, Farabee.
Farabee, like, you're not getting production, and we could have seen this coming from a mile away. First off, Zane Parek's off to a little bit of a rough start there. No points in 4 games, which I'm a little bit worried about because I had him, I think, top 5 of my Calder picks. You're not getting production from your offense, and we could have predicted this because their offense is the exact same, copy and paste from last year, the exact same.
Yeah.
It is the exact same.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, did you really think that it was going to improve from within? Like, did you really think Morgan Frost was going to score 20 more goals or 15 more goals?
Unless you're expecting big things from, like, Matt Van-Gridden, like...
He's in the AHL. He's not up there now anymore.
Oh, he got sent back down?
He got sent down.
Not sent back down. He got sent down.
Yeah,
he got sent down.
Yeah, their leading scorers right now with 2 goals are Matthew Coronado and Blake Coleman.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I feel so stupid for putting them at 5th in that division. I feel so
Side
dumb.
note, which prediction of mine for the Pacific Division is worse? Seattle finishing last or Calgary finishing 4th?
That one.
Probably both.
I mean,
all of the above.
I was all over the place in this division.
Yeah,
what was I on? Good Lord.
It's early. It's early. It's so early in the year.
It's early, but I don't know ball for this division, I'll be honest.
What is this early? It's overreaction season, and we've been very...
Here we are.
Yes, here we are. It's overreaction.
We could have seen this coming, though, with the Flames. Like, Seattle is one thing where, like, yeah, like, they're off to a really good start. You know, the Rangers are that. Toronto is that.
Well, like,
Detroit's that. You know, all that stuff. But we could have seen this. We saw this coming. What was the biggest problem last year with the Flames?
They couldn't score.
Goal score.
Yep.
They could not score to save their lives. And the reason why they were 0 points out of a playoff spot or 1 point out of a playoff spot was because of the guy they have in net. And suddenly, Dustin Wolf, and I don't put this on him at all, like, even though he has bad numbers, he suddenly just starts not really playing the greatest. You know, he's not playing well. Calgary plummets. They're last in the league.
Yeah, like, I think if you look at that Calgary team last year, and I'm going off, this was from something from Chicklets. I think it was Bob Stauffer was talking about this. If you gave that Calgary team last year average goaltending, they're an 82 to 85 point team.
I agree.
They finished 2 points less than Florida in the overall standings last year. They had 96 points last year.
Yeah.
And the whole reason they had that many points is because Wolf was dragging that team kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
Now you have Wolf, who, and it breaks my heart because I love the guy, but he's not playing his best, and shocker, they're getting a little bit below average goaltending, and now they don't look like a good team.
And I want to say this, like, I made a video today talking about it, and there were some people who were saying that it is on Wolf, it's not on Wolf. Like, regardless of whether it's on Wolf or it's that blue line, which, by the way, Rasmus Anderson's not making a great case for his trade value. He has 1 goal in 6 games played. So
he hasn't
the way he's played defensively, I don't know. But
he had a bad year last year, and he looks worse this year.
Yeah, the defense is a factor. I totally agree with that. But and Wolf hasn't played well, but I don't put this on him. Like, you could have seen this coming. Again, you could have seen this coming. And what did the Flames do? And I'm going to be on. We're going to move it to a more positive light here in a second. But the Flames did nothing to improve this. So what did you expect?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. What did you expect?
And
no, you didn't really expect anything. Anything else, honestly.
We were doing our standings picks, and I think I mentioned it in the episode where I said Calgary's going to be going into a retool rebuild, and that's why I thought they'd be lower. But they're not going to rebuild unless ownership says yes. You need the owner to agree to you to rebuild. And by the way, rebuilding with your star goaltender is probably not the right decision.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this right now. They are last in the league. This isn't going to sustain itself. They're going to be better than last.
Yeah,
This is a team
Wolf's going to be better than this.
Yes. Wolf will, unless if like there's something really bad going on here and things get a lot worse, Wolf will improve. Like I don't see a
I
world.
think I can, if I'm being honest, I think of the three of us, I've probably watched the Flames the most, simply because of how much I love watching Dustin Wolf, because he's an amazing goalie who's he's a short goalie too. He's a UC Saros type guy. He's not a type of guy who should have made it in the NHL for his size. So he's also a guy whose play style I love watching. So I probably watched the Flames the most. It's not fully on him. Has he been great? No, but he's not getting the goal support. He's not getting the help in front of him with the decor. Yeah. It's all the things we could have seen coming with this team, because they didn't do anything to address any of the gaping holes they had.
They didn't, and I'll be streaming them tomorrow. We're streaming the Winnipeg Calgary game. I'll watch with Nordic, but I'm really concerned about this. But I will be honest with you though, like if they end up finishing around this spot, like let's say they are bottom 5 this year, which I mean, last place is crazy. Bottom 5 is
a little more realistic, but even then, that's not as realistic.
Not a bad year to be bottom 5.
No, it's a great year to be a bottom 5 team.
If they were bottom 5, or God forbid they somehow end up finishing last, it would probably be the best thing that could happen to them.
Exactly.
Seriously, it would be the best thing that could happen to this team, because you look at Calgary, like again as LeBlanc said, like they're not really that close to being a contender. They have some good young prospects. There's no denying that. Like Coronado is going to be great. You have guys there like Connor Zary, who looks good. Matt Green looking like a really good pickup. You have guys like Colin Potter, Cole Reshney, who look like exciting guys too. Imagine you add like Ivan Stenberg to that, or even a Gavin McKenna. Like if you get a really top prospect in this year's draft, that could really change the narrative for this team. But I got to be blunt with you, they're not going to finish at that spot because Dustin Wolf is too good for that. I'm just going to be honest. Maybe they get some lottery luck. Maybe the narrative changes there, but got to be a world where that happens.
Maybe Dustin Wolf is mysteriously injured after the deadline.
Maybe. But
side note from what Evan said, wait, lottery luck is a thing?
Yeah.
Not in Detroit's realm.
I didn't know that I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, not in your realm. Sorry to say, I mean the Flames really need to improve this.
Ottawa's dropped the same amount as Detroit, just not as serious as it's been though.
They also traded away their one pick when they were the worst team in the league. Remember that? But they drafted Byram, so Byram wasn't like the greatest in the world out of that draft. Anyway. So there you go. We had a really good evaluation on the Flames during that segment. I thought that was a really good discussion. And again, since then, not much has changed. Even if the Flames do win tonight, I still think that it is good for them to be struggling like this. I do. I think it's a good thing. And the reasoning as to why is because you see this team. And again, like this roster is a good roster. I like Parekh. I like Coronado. I like Zary. I like Hanzik. The guys they have and the roster they're putting together is good. And nobody is questioning that. They have a good young future. They have guys like Cole Reshney, Colin Potter. They have Hunter Brucevic you can be excited about. Matt Green, who we saw score his first goal. But I feel like they're lacking a real superstar offensive player besides Parekh. Parech's a defenseman. I feel like they're lacking a superstar forward. And I think getting a guy like maybe an Ivar Stenberg or a Gavin McKenna, God forbid, that could be pretty good for this Calgary team. So again, we've had a lot of discussions so far this season about the Flames, and I think they've all been pretty good, and I've really enjoyed talking about this team. And I think that this is a year where Flames fans are going to look back on it and say that this year was worth it, in a sense. And I totally agree with that for sure. I think this year, when we get to the end of it, I think it could very well be worth the wait, just to be honest with you guys here. So, that being said, though, we are almost done with the intermission here. We will get started with the second period here in just a moment. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate all of the support. Let me know how you guys like the videos there. Maybe I'll put some more of those in during future intermissions, but I wanted to give that a test there real quick. Let's go Rangers. Nah, bro, the Flames are kicking their butt right now, Trevor. But we all know we edge to the Rangers. To the Rangers. All right, see you, Josh. Have a good one, bro. So, talking about the current line changes here that happened tonight with Calgary. Let's go Devils. Hell yeah, 8 straight wins, bro. 8 straight dubs. All right, probably got about like 2 minutes or so not a lot of time till we get started here with the third period. So stick around, and we'll get to the commentary soon. Oh, you were talking to Bond? Okay. Hey, we support all teams here, Trevor. Nah, it's fine. Trevor's always been known as a hater. All right. Oh, yeah, see ya, Bond. I'm sorry I didn't see that comment till now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it here tonight. This is a live stream raising money for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So all donations and revenue go towards the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So if you have any money to spare, you can donate it in the YouTube chat. Money is not expected, but it is appreciated. Do 6, 7, and I will donate. You know what? For the kids, there you go. 6, 7. You're probably like 12 years old. Child. Yeah, just kidding. That's what I figured you would say, you jerk. Nordic, throw it in a circle. No, I ain't throwing it in a circle. That ain't happening. No. I love the kids, but not that much. I won't do that. Trevor ended their 13 losing streak. I know, Trevor. How dare you lose to the San Jose Sharks? Wow. Wow, thanks for the donation, Cadence. At least somebody donated because of their... No, that's not happening. No, don't even comment that in my comment section. So that amps that up to $143 to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So thank you for that $1 dono. That's really appreciated. All right, Let's get ready here for the start of the second period in Calgary. First period recap. Goals came from Nazem Kadri, Kevin Ball, and Noah Laba. So a lot of different players getting themselves on the board in that first period. And now we are ready to get started with the second period here now today. And face-off coming here at center ice in just a second. They are currently lining up as we speak. And here we go. The puck is dropped and we are underway. Face-off is won by the Rangers. Frost tries clearing that one down low into the zone. Stolen back then by the Flames. On the right side, Gavrikov clears that one into the Flames' end. Anderson behind the net. Battling for it now. Panarin alongside Ball. Radish on the right side, back down low in the corner. Coleman, puck will slide out of the zone. Panarin holds it there for the Rangers. Miller, back then for Radish, battling on the right side. Flames will attempt to get it out. Rangers keep that one in. What's up, Caroline? I'm doing good. Thank you for tuning in. Here's Lafreniere, puck in front. And that one goes wide there from Dustin Wolf on the right side. Rangers have pressure. Robertson moves into the zone. Shoots that one. It's blocked back behind the net. Matthew Robertson down low in the corner now. Battling for it here, Lafreniere. Frost on the right side. Yeah, Sharks beat the Wild. Backlund sends a pass back. Weegar. Huberdeau with Weegar. It's a 2-on-1. Weegar in front. Can't get a shot on. He fumbled the puck. And you can see the frustration there once again. The Flames have lost 8 games in a row, and you can tell that this team just does not like losing. And I don't think any team likes losing, but you see the real frustration here when you see these Flames not be able to produce anything, which is a little disheartening. Here's a chance. Backhand there by Laba goes just wide of the net. He nearly had his second NHL goal off of this play and his second of the night, but a backhand there is denied. Now he races for it the other way. Laba battling now with Hanley. Back on the right side, Parekh to Sharangovich. Yegor Sharangovich, a pass to center ice, is intercepted there by the Rangers. Laba dumps it down low and into the zone. Now Parekh battling with Edstrom. Banks that one around to the right side. Flames get it back. Kadri takes it into the zone on the right side. Puck goes in the air and back down into the glove of Igor Shesterkin. So a good offensive zone rush there by the Rangers. Laba with a really good chance. Zibanejad with a really good chance as well. They're getting opportunities here on Dustin Wolf. And I think the more opportunities and shots you get, the more you're going to be able to hem the Flames in their own zone. And again, the only way you're going to be able to beat Calgary is if you hem them in their own zone. Because a guy like Dustin Wolf, he's hard to beat on those odd man rushes. He is. Face-off here won by Calgary at the point of shot. Save. Rebound is going just wide of the net. They nearly tucked in another one. Klapka to the point. Weegar a shot. And it's blocked. Behind the net now. Trying to pick that one up is Kirkland battling with Carrick. On the right side. Here come the Rangers into the zone. Fox comes in. Shoots it. Save there. Trying to backhand that one out of the zone and back into the New York zone. That'll be an icing. Bro commentates better than whoever announces Mich games. Like Michigan games? Well, thanks, Trevor. I appreciate that. Somebody won't appreciate that, but who cares? Showing off Adam Fox is part of Team America, Team USA in the Four Nations face-off last year, as they were discussing. Face-off will come here now inside of the Flame zone, won by the Rangers. Fox to Gavrikov. Puck in front. Miller can't get a shot on, and Klapka backhands that one out of the zone. Racing forward is Lomberg now, but Fox wins the battle. pretty easily, if I say so myself. Kept in though by Calgary. Coleman to the slot. Shoots it, save. Rebound in front there. It's in the crease. What a stop by Gavrikov as Hanzik nearly had his first NHL goal. Trying to keep that one in there is the Flames. The Rangers intercepted. They get it out of the zone. Now Miller on the right side. JT Miller looking for options now. Kicked up then by Hanzik. Into the zone now to the right side. Down low. Coleman will clear that one back down to the left side. Hanzik. Down low now behind the net. Hey, Trevor, $1 dono. What a guy. Miller banks that one off the boards now. Back behind the net. Borgen clears that one off the boards. On the right side now, sending that one down low into the Flames end. Kadri battling for it now with Zibanejad. 16 minutes to go here now in the second period. The Flames still with their 2-1 lead. Frost into the zone now. Kadri to Frost in front. Saved by Shesterkin. Puck up to the point. Pareka shot. It goes off of Schneider. Back down low to the corner. Kadri to the point. Parek moves in. A pass over for Huberdeau. Can't keep the pass on his stick now. Kadri battles for it. The Rangers get it back. And they clear it down the other way. Zane Parek through center ice. Susi with it. Back there for Zibanejad. Schneider. Carson Susi on the right side. It's intercepted. And Rangers will bring that one back into their own zone. Battling here now on the right side. In the Calgary end. The Flames have been still applying some pressure here. Sharangovich now with that puck. Banked around in front to 2-on-1. Here's Farabee into the zone. Pass back in front. What a defensive play by Vladislav Gavrikov. Here come the Rangers now the other way. It's Offman a shot. And that one goes up and wide. And we get a whistle blown here. I think that might have went into the netting and back in play. So the officials blow the whistle there. And the Flames still have a 2-1 lead here in the second period. Nah, I think I'm good. Red Wings are the best. I think I'm good. I'll say it for Trevor, not for you, though. And Sharangovich, a good pass to Farabee. A good defensive play there by Gavrikov. Panarin shoots that one on net save. Rebound is in the crease. And the Flames will get that one out. Ball now to the right side. Sends that one back into the New York zone. Rangers get it back. Through the neutral zone. Panarin drops it back then for JT Miller. Down low ball. 14-15 left to go here in the second. The Flames with a 2-1 lead. It's a 4-on-3. Anderson into the zone. Drops it back. Coleman a shot. Right into the chest of Shesterkin. Shots are 16-7 here in favor of the Flames. They lead 2-1. Red Wings making playoffs this year. Let's hope so. Face-off now in the New York zone. Zary here now versus Carrick. It's one back then by the Rangers. Susi clears that one off the boards. It goes all the way back into the Flames end. Battling here now at center ice. Sharangovich to the right side. Dumped in there by Zary. And Susi picks it up then in the Rangers' end. 13-50. And winding down. It's been a lot of back and forth action through most of this period. Some shots on net for both sides. But for the most part, it's been a lot of Flames to open up. But the Rangers are starting to get chances. Here they are in the zone. A shot by Parson and goes back down low to the corner. Farabee on the right side, clears it out there to center ice. Now Adam Fox with the puck here for New York. Sends it up there for Laba. Nearly got a 1-on-0 break, but couldn't get it fully. Now Wolf comes out of his own net to play it. Weegar battling for it down low in the corner. Alongside Kirkland. Farabee trying to get that 1-2. Banked out to the neutral zone. Gritty costume? That'd be epic. I should do that. Klapka. For Weegar. Back then for Kirkland. Kirkland sends a pass to Klapka. He breaks into the zone. He shoots that one wide of the net. Now at the point, Kirkland will just dump it down low, and that was probably the worst thing he could have done as the Rangers get it back now the other way. A hit there by Robertson. Now Lomberg with some room. Intercepted, and Sheary now comes down the other way. He'll stick handle that one down low, battling alongside Hanley. Parekh trying to clear that one. It's kept by the Rangers. Zibanejad battling for it down low. Lafreniere there as well. We get a whistle blown. And I think we might get a penalty here. And yeah, penalty here against the Rangers. The Flames will go to the power play. It's Zibanejad for a holding on Zane Parekh. And Calgary leads 2-1. They will get a power play here with a chance to make this a 2-goal lead. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it here. If you are new to the channel, I love it if you would subscribe down below. That would be really very much so appreciated. We are currently in commercial break. Yeah, Rangers ain't looking the greatest, I gotta say. Hate the refs. I hate the refs every year, man. Everybody hates the refs every year. All right, showing off the morning skate footage here. Kadri taking slap shots. Taking one-timers. Needs a Sheets sponsorship. Nah, Wawa sponsorship. Wawa is way better than Sheets. Only PA people know that, though. All right, Flames power play coming up here. They are 0 for 1 on the PP. And they'll look for a capitalizer here to put them up by 2 again. Puck in the corner, in the crease! And a save there by Shesterkin on a chance from Frost. Down low, Kadri to the point, Parekh. Parekh to Kadri, comes in, down low, a shot. And it goes off the corner of the net and back into the right side corner and cleared out there by New York. 1:30 left to go here on the power play. Flames bring it into the zone. Parekh now on the right side. Sends it down low, back up to the point. Farabee to Frost. To Parekh, a shot, save, rebound in front there. Huberdeau to the right side. And that one is not in. Parekh down low. Kadri moves into the zone, or at least tries to. Tries sending a pass to Parekh. He was tied up there, couldn't make a pass. And that puck slides out of the zone as a result. Back to the neutral zone. Zane Parekh, 11:15 left to go here now in the second. Anderson breaks it into the New York zone. Dumps it around the right side, and they can't keep it in the zone again. It'll come back out. Man, watching Calgary's power play is so very, very frustrating. Rasmus Anderson now will dump that puck down low into the New York end. Now played on the right side. Zary in front. Sharangovich, a shot save. Rebound in front there is kicked away back to the point. Anderson, down low there for Sharangovich. Yegor Sharangovich halfway through the second period. Time winding down on the power play. Anderson to Zary, to Anderson, to Weegar. Back to Anderson. Down low in front. Coleman battling for it. Saved there by Shesterkin. The power play is over. Now a breakaway for Zibanejad. Mika Zibanejad. 1-0. He's in. Saved by Wolf. What a stop. He tried to get him moving on the backhand, forehand. And Wolf says no. Now Sussy in front for Zibanejad. And he can't get the shot on either there. Now they'll battle for it here in the corner. Shots are 20-9. Puck is still tied up here in the corner. Anderson, Lafreniere, and Zibanejad battling for it. They will eventually just blow the whistle. Yeah, the Mammoth have been awesome. What's up, Von Hook? How we doing? And Zibanejad with a breakaway there out of the box. And he can't seem to connect anything with it. It's 2-1 in favor of the Flames still in the second period. Thank you all so much for tuning in to tonight's stream. It is very much appreciated. Always have a lot of fun when we do these, of course. We'll do our update looking at the other scores around the NHL during the first intermission, so stay tuned for that. Will the Mammoth win the Stanley Cup? I think it's too early for that. We should be asking, will they make the playoffs? It's looking like probably. With the way the Wild are looking and just the way they've been, I think that there's a pretty decent chance. And I would honestly probably bet on the Mammoth to make it, to be honest with you. But you never know. Devils have a good chance for sure if they can stay healthy. If the Devils get injured, forget about it. Like if they have been dealing with injury problems, so if they can stay healthy, then there's a chance. Here's Miller now to the right side. Sherry brings it into the zone. A shot there, saved by Wolf. Shots are 10-4 in favor of the Flames here in this second period. 22-9 are the total shots. Battling here now on the right side. Down low to the corner. Panarin moves in, shoots it on net. Save, rebound is kicked away by Dustin Wolf, who has been getting plenty of opportunities here tonight. Back on the right side, Panarin trying to feed a pass up to the point. Stolen back in quickly by the Flames. Backlund dumps it down the other way. And back into the Rangers zone. No, not yet. It's still too early. But I would keep an eye out, though. Lafreniere to the right side. Now down low, battling forward is Radish. Alexi Lafreniere trying to clear that one up. It's stolen back down by the Flames. It's a 2-on-1. Kadri with Frost. Over to Frost. He can't complete the pass. That's like the second or third time where the Flames have not been able to complete an offensive rush. Or even get a shot off. Robertson dumps that one down low into the Flames' end. 8:10 left to go here in the second. This has been a uneventful game apart from the first period. Kadri now to the right side. Huberdeau Backhands that one up to the point. Now Hanley to Kadri. A shot blocked there by Robertson. At the point, Hanley to Kadri. Moves in. Shoots it on net. Save. Rebound is kicked away there. And the Rangers have a rush the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Here's Laba into the zone. Cooley back over. In front. Othman shoots it wide. Oh my goodness. I think he's looking for his first NHL goal here as well. Now here's Zary. Zary dekes around Schneider. Throws it in front. Save. Rebound. It goes in. They score. Yegor Sharangovich. And a defensive lapse there by the Rangers leads to a Calgary goal. And now they have a 2-goal lead. Mike Sullivan is looking rather unhappy about that one. A good rush down the other way there by Zary. Moves it into the zone. Dekes around Schneider. Feeds it in front for Sharangovich. Shesterkin makes the initial save, but he's not able to keep that one in his glove. It bounces over him off the back of his glove and into the net. Oh, that sucks. That is some bad luck there for Igor Shesterkin. Shots are 23-10 here in favor of the Flames. They get another goal on the board. It's Yegor Sharangovich. Parsonen into the zone. Shoots it. It goes up and out of play. Assist on that Sharangovich goal come from Connor Zary and Joel Farabee. As the Flames add some more insurance to what was already a pretty solid lead. And now they are up 3-1 and lead by 2 goals here once again. Face-off now in the Calgary zone. Yegor Sharangovich, although he didn't technically, actually score the goal, it was off of an error. It's good to see some offensive production here or there from him because he struggled this year. That was his second point in his last 8 games. And you want goals from your guys, and seeing a goal there from Sharangovich is definitely a major positive. Face-off there, won by the Rangers. Cleared back down low into the corner. Fox battling with Hanzik. Now picked up by Rasmus Andersson, who banks it off the boards. Getting it on the other side is New York. They'll bring it into the zone. Fox on the right side looks for options to the point. Gavrikov shoots it. Save. Rebound in front there. Panarin. And that one goes down low to the corner. Battling in the corner there on the right side, Sherry. Stolen back then by the Flames. Anderson banks it off the boards and cleared in down low. There's been a couple of teams that are doing decent here. Here's a chance. Zibanejad in front. He shoots that one wide on a pass from Radish. Rangers have pressure. 6 minutes to go here in the second. Robertson down low behind that. Zibanejad pass in front. And they can't tuck that one in. Lafreniere couldn't get the opportunity through. Puck slides all the way up and out of the Calgary zone. The Rangers are forced to regroup. Borgen gives that one up then for Robertson. Back then dropped back by Radish. He can't keep that one into the zone. It'll go into the New York end. Robertson gets it right back for New York. Lafreniere now on the right side. Will bank that one back behind the net. Parsonen into the corner. Now down low. Battling forward here. Picked up by Huberdeau. Kadri to the right side now. Adam Klapka will bring that one in. Klapka battling forward here now in the corner. Frost kicks it around to the right side. Carrick also trying to battle for that puck too. Now Huberdeau protecting that one with 5 minutes to go here now in the second period. Shots are 23-13 in favor of the Flames, who have, again, scored 3 goals tonight. And you can see some of the Rangers' frustration. It's become pretty clear. On the right side, Kadri to the point. Perek Banks it down low then behind the net. Huberdeau looks for options, throws it in front. It's deflected, kept in the zone, though, a shot. And that one goes wide. Perek now on the right side, sends a pass through. Ball a shot, and that one deflects off of Huberdeau. You can see that he is hurt. Off of taking that, puck will go down the other way. He'll go on to the bench. And shaking it off his left foot. Flames get the puck back. Perek brings that one into the zone. Sharangovich now on the right side. Skates it back. Looks for options. Waits. Pass over then for Anderson. He'll fire that one down through the crease. Back to the corner. Now cleared out of the zone by the likes of Othman. Now picked up by Anderson once again. Rasmus Anderson intercepted. Fox dumps that one down low. Dustin Wolf here now in the corner. Play back to the right side. Ball. Intercepted by New York. Down low. Rangers have it. Fox in front. What a stop. I think that might have hit the post. If he made that save, wow. Zibanejad to Fox. Robertson to Zibanejad. A shot. That one deflects in the air. He gets it back. Pass in front. Save there again by Wolf. There in the corner. 3:20 left to go here now in the second. Still fighting for it. Radish alongside Ball and Zary. On the right side. Fox with it. Throws it up to the point. Lafreniere fires it. Glove save by Dustin Wolf once again with 3:07 left to go in the second period. Wolf with a phenomenal save. 3:07 left to go here in the second. The Flames lead by 2 still. Dustin Wolf saved 15 of 16. Has a pretty respectable .938 save percentage here through almost 2 periods of play. Shesterkin been a little bit more lackluster. .870. Saving 20 on 23. Definitely want to see better there out of a guy like Igor Shesterkin. Gritziak doing amazing. Yeah, we did it. We did a commentary on Wednesday of Devils Wild, and he scored his first NHL goal. Yeah, he also was drafted in 2019 too, which is kind of wild. Yeah, didn't he score today? He scored today, right? Already kind of has the Jack Hughes play style. Yeah. I mean, he's looked good. He's got the offensive poise and talent, definitely. There is no doubt about that. 100%. Face off now on the right side. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Intercepted by the Flames. Here's Coleman. Down low to their way. Puck in front for Backlund. It's intercepted there by Laba on the right side. Stolen back. Panarin banks it back down low into the zone. Yup, Rangers are being dominated. Down low. Miller up to the point. A shot. Save. Rebound in front. And that one is denied there by Wolf. Anderson knocked Wolf into his own net. Ooh, let's hope Wolf's okay. And Anderson, I think, might have took a stick to the face or a puck to the face or something like that. That did not look great. At least it's not 4 goals in 1 period. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Face-off coming now inside of the Rangers zone. That is going to be a Calgary power play off of a high stick. On that play there from Anderson to the Flames. Their third power play of the night starts off as it goes out to the neutral zone. Parekh on the right side now will stick handle that one for New York. Drops it back. Kadri. Nah, I'm just doing this game. Frost moves it down the other way. Brings it into the zone now, waiting for options behind the net. Kadri with the puck. Looks for options. Kadri down low. Huberdeau pass in front, and it goes back down low to the corner. Cleared out of the zone there by the Rangers, down into the Flames end. Shots are 23-17 as time continues to run down here. Less than 2 minutes in the period. Parekh drops it back. Kadri. We'll give it back then down the other way. Here comes Frost into the zone. Kadri on the right side. Now Parekh to Kadri. Comes into the zone. Waits. Parekh at the point. Shoots it. It's blocked. It's kept in though. And Parekh does go down, and it's cleared down the other way by New York. And the Flames will regroup. Calgary will change up their power play unit here now. Weegar moves it down the other way. Mackenzie Weegar drops it back for Zary. Zary breaks it into the zone. Anderson on the right side. Down low, puck in front. Zary looking for options. Last minute of play here now in the second period. Thrown back up to the point. Zary keeps it in. Waits. Drops it back again. Weegar now with it. Back to Zary. Flames are trying to move the puck around here. Sharangovich to Weegar, a shot. And that one goes wide. Back around then behind the Rangers net. 3 seconds, 2 and 1. That'll do it for the Calgary power play on the right side. Anderson looks. Farabee a shot. And that one is blocked. 25 seconds to go. Cleared back down low into the corner. Back now on the right side, down low, Zibanejad clears that one around. 10 seconds left. Shots are 23-18. Please no spamming in the chat, Vince. That's a 5-minute timeout. Please no spamming in the chat. You can say let's go Rangers, but don't spam it 4 or 5 times, please. Nah, the Rangers don't need to change their goalie. He's probably overpaid, sure, but I don't think you need to change him. 5.3 left to go here in the second period, so we'll play out the last 5 seconds, and then we'll get into the second intermission. Zibanejad now versus Frost. Face-off won there by the Rangers, and Gavrikov brings it into the boards, and that will do it for the second period. A goal scored by Yegor Sharangovich off of a Rangers error makes it a 2-goal lead for the Flames here heading into the third period. And that being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack, go get a drink, do what you gotta do. We'll be back for the start of the third period here momentarily. (10/26/25). All right, folks, I am going to go use the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I have returned. Random question with these commentary streams: how many fights? Ooh, I don't know the. Probably, I would say 9 or probably between 10 to 15. It's not something I keep track of. I should, but I don't. I should keep track of that. That'd be cool. But I don't. I can tell you though, we have commentated once before though. Definitely during this season too. But yeah, it has been a while since we've seen a fight on the channel for sure. That was the Devils, I think. Yeah, there was a fight in the Devils game, I think. There was, yeah. I forget who it was. Foligno versus somebody. Yeah, there was one recently. So the two that came to mind were the Foligno, Greer, Gerard, Mallet from opening night. Yep, we did those. We did do those. The Foligno versus who did he fight in the Winter Classic? Or was it Maroon? Because it was Pat Maroon. Maroon was playing at the time. It might have been Maroon versus I can't think of who he fought. But there was one in the Winter Classic too that I can remember as well.
What's going to go, Ryan, is I think there would be some sort of communication there. Him and his staff are really communicative. Hale McLean, they really
that is Farabee's first point with the Flames. Yeah, I think it was Shen versus Foligno. Yeah, I think it was. Now that you say that, my memory has been rejogged. Yes, I think it was. I think it was that. Thank you. So yeah, it was Maroon versus Shen. So there is that. Nashville loses to Dallas 3-2. That being said, let's take this time to go look at the recent scores around the National Hockey League. So, obviously, we have the Predators who lost to Dallas 3-2. So the Stars defeat the Predators there in that Sunday night matchup. You also saw the Devils beat the Avalanche 4-3 in overtime earlier today. The Golden Knights defeated the Lightning 2-1 in overtime. Or the Lightning defeated the Golden Knights 2-1 in overtime. San Jose beat Minnesota 6-5 in overtime. Utah defeated Winnipeg 3-2. Dallas defeated Nashville 3-2. So you are seeing a lot of close games within that mark. A lot of one-goal games. And so far, there's still a chance in this game for that to happen. It's only 3-1 Calgary If the Flames can hold on and win this game, this will be their first win since their season opener. Yeah. Now that I remember it, it definitely was those two guys. Oh, thank you all so much for tuning in. It is much appreciated. Stick around. This is, by the way, this is a Watch with Nordic charity stream. All donations and proceeds go towards the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So, again, money isn't expected, but it is appreciated, obviously. So, anything is kindly appreciated. So, I appreciate all of the kind messages and support. Oh my God. I guess one of my videos did really well. Okay, I did not expect that. One of my videos about the 2021 draft got like 400 views, which isn't that viral, but it's pretty decent for me, especially recently. Fought when we played Toronto. Yeah, the Holland versus Benoit was a pretty damn good fight. I remember watching that game. That was pretty good. Oh my God, the Marlies game was evacuated today. Still think it's crazy. 3 goals in 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. That was pretty wild. Yeah, this season's been all right so far. A lot of surprises, definitely, but that's usually how it goes, honestly. So,
His play has been improving. He's been fine all season, but he's just heating up. He's got one here and kind of a bit of a rebound. And as you see him battle through pucks, you watch his head, watch his eyes. Where's the puck? He's finding it. He's tracking pucks, and he's going to be making some huge, huge saves here. Tracking there again, gets a blocker on it, and this one by Zibanejad, the edges and his flexibility. I mean, the Flames needed that save. They were down 2-1. That's a big time save.
Allen's been amazing. Oh, yeah. Allen's been pretty good. Even like the fact people don't realize that the Devils are winning these amount of games without Jacob Markstrom. Like that means something. It's kind of wild how they've been performing. Actually happy. Nah, you shouldn't be happy that your favorite players, that your goalie's out. It's good that you guys are playing well. You shouldn't be happy that he's out. That's and I know that's probably not what you meant by that, but I don't know if I'd be happy. I don't know if I'd be happy that he's injured. Remember last year when Allen was so bad? Yeah, that is true. Seeing Allen perform well is definitely a major positive. Absolutely. Got total score under 6.5. What do you think? Probably. I don't see there being 3 more goals in this game. Unless if the Rags come back. That's the only way. I don't see... Calgary's not a great offensive team. The Rangers have not been a great offensive team either. So, to be honest with you, I don't see 3 more goals. Maybe 1, and if we're lucky, 2. But unless if the Rangers come back to tie it, I think your under 6.5 should work. That should be good. Kings win 3-1. Who'd they beat? They're starting to win some games now, finally. All right, I think we're ready to start the third period here in just a minute. Yeah, any second now, we're going to get ready to start the third period of play. So we'll get ready for that here. Just another reminder, this is a Watch with Nordic charity stream. We are raising money for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, so all donations and proceeds go towards the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. The money is never expected, but it is appreciated, and it is going towards a good cause. It's not just going to me. It's going to a good cause. Not that I'm not a good cause. Just saying. Not that I'm not a good cause. But I'm obviously kidding. But that's a good cause that we're raising money for sure. Yeah, like you're any better, little bro. Well, I mean, I will say this. We are early into the season, so there's plenty of time for that number to go down, but 36 isn't that terrible. Isn't the worst. I mean, in terms of goalies, it probably is, but you know. All right, we are ready to start the third period here in Rangers Flames. Second period recap. The only goal scored in that middle frame came from Yegor Sharangovich as he got the Flames ahead by 2 goals here now, heading into the last period of play. Showing off Ryan Huska. Calgary has struggled to score more than 2 goals in a single game. They've only done it 3 times now, and this is the 3rd time, the 2nd time in a row. And they look to get their first win since their home or season opener and their first win at home this season. And the puck is dropped. We are underway here for the 3rd period of Rangers Flames. Cleared back down low into the New York zone. Gavrikov will try and clear that puck. It's kept in, though, by Calgary. Hanzik dekes in, looks for options. A shot there by Backlund is into the glove of Igor Shesterkin. Face-off coming here now inside of the Rangers' end. Trying to keep that one in there is Calgary. Hanzik banks it around then behind the net. Backlund battling for it there with Miller. Down low, Fox. 19-20 left to go here now in the 3rd. Banked around all the way into the Calgary zone. Now Ball battling for it with Miller. Borgen fires it, saved there by Wolf. Cleared out there to the neutral zone. Bean to Kadri. Moves it into the zone. It's intercepted there by Robertson. Pass up to Radish. Over on the right side, Rangers have it. Radish clears that one down low into the Calgary zone. Lafreniere battles for it down low alongside the likes of Joel Hanley. Stolen back then by the Rangers. Cleared around then down low. Intercepted there by Nazem Kadri. 2-on-2. Kadri brings it wide. Looks for options now. Tries feeding it up to the point. Ball can't keep it in. It's offsides. World Series is back tomorrow. Game 3 between the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. And that is at, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern Time Game so far today, close scoring. Yeah, let's see if this one can be the same way. Here come the Rangers into the zone. Laba battling forward in the corner. Sharangovich will rush it the other way. Now Parekh moves it through the zone. Susi banks it around to the right side. Puck will slide out and all the way back down into the Calgary zone. Parekh on the right side, banked up then for Sharangovich. Over now Zary, 2-on-2. Zary into the zone, a shot! Puck goes in the air and into the glove of Igor Shesterkin. He'll play that back then for Fox on the right side. Now Gavrikov behind the net, holding it here for New York. Slides a pass to the neutral zone. Back down low, Rangers get it back. Miller fighting for that puck now down low. Banks it around then behind the net. New York with it. Panarin on the right side. Fox at the point will try and clear it back down low. Ball fighting with Sheary. Ball gets it back. Fox tries throwing it in front. That one's intercepted. Panarin dekes in. Backhand is blocked there as well. Another shot. And that one deflects down low. Fox gets it back. Another chance. And that one goes over the net and back down low. Rangers with some offensive zone pressure. Shots are 24-20, but New York is coming up close. On the right side now, Sheary to the point. Gavrikov, a shot by Panarin is banked down low and just wide of the net. Now Kirkland battling forward to 2-on-1. Lomberg, he'll send Klapka. Klapka shoots it up high above the net. Now Lomberg fighting forward here in the corner. Stolen back then by Backlund. Intercepted by the Rangers. Clear down low then Miller back to Gavrikov. Over on the right side then, it's picked up by Sheary. Now Carrick moves it down the other way. Sam Carrick battling in the corner. Edstrom on the right side now. Calgary picks it up. Here comes Bean. Hanzik into the zone now down low and an icing there against the Rangers with exactly 16 minutes to go in the third. So good opportunity there from Klapka on a 2-on-1. Again, I've seen a lot of frustration here from the Flames and them not being able to get shots on net, and that's really kind of been spread out here throughout the last couple of games. Banked around now to the right side. Picking up that puck is Borgen, who dumps it down low into the Flames' end. Parekh battling with Parekh. Or Carrick battling with Parekh. A shot there by Borgen goes wide. He throws a cross-check there to Backlund. Now on the right side. Borgen gets it back. Shoots it. Saved by Wolf. Puck slides up and all the way out. Racing for it now is Robertson battling alongside Backlund. 15:30 left to go in the third period. The Rangers have applied the offensive zone pressure here. Clear it out to the neutral zone. Kadri moves it into the zone. Pass in front. Glove save by Igor Shesterkin. Face off here now inside of the Rangers zone is won by the Flames. Down low, Huberdeau tries peering that one in front. Again, I've been seeing a lot of Calgary pressure here, and they haven't been able to really get that many goals on net besides that Sharangovich one. Refresh your stream. I'm looking okay on my end, so it might be your side. Rangers with the puck. Schneider on the right side. Shoots it on net. Deflected in the air. And it goes back down low then behind the net. Shots were 25-20 here in favor of the Flames. Huberdeau steals that one back for Calgary. It's a 3-on-2. Kadri into the zone. Backhand in front goes up in the air and back down low to the corner. It seems like every time the Flames get an offensive rush, it just doesn't go in their favor. Whether it's a bounce that doesn't go their way or something like that, like they can't seem to get anything to go their way. Gavrikov around now behind the net. Othman trying to pick that puck up. Flames will get it back in the neutral zone. Battling for it now alongside Laba. Laba brings down Zary, and that should be a penalty. It will be. So Noah Laba will head to the box for a pretty clear interference play there on Connor Zary, and Calgary will get another power play here. Want to see a goalie goal this season? Yeah, I haven't seen a goalie goal. I would love to commentate one on stream. That'd be awesome. But I don't know if we'll ever see one. Oh, no, it's on Zary. It's on Zary for holding. The Rangers are going to go to the power play. I thought maybe that was for Laba, but no, it was for Zary for holding. Okay, here's Fox. Now to Panarin. Artemi Panarin, a shot. That one goes back around behind the net. Picked up then by the Flames. They will clear all the way down the other way. 13:40 left to go here in the third. Rangers power play, 16.7%. It's ranked 26th. Panarin to the right side. Lafreniere can't get a backhand on. And the Flames will steal that one back. Kept in, though, by Miller. Behind the net. In front, Zibanejad fumbles the shot. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. It's Coleman with Backlund. Coleman, he's in. Backlund, save, rebound. They score! Short-handed goal by Blake Coleman. Shesterkin remains in disgust. It's off a Zibanejad fumble, and the Flames lead 4-1. And Mike Sullivan is livid right now. He looks very unhappy. So Zibanejad misses that shot. It's now a 2-on-1 the other way for Calgary. It goes Coleman to Backlund, back to Coleman. He shoots that one into the net. And there you go. The Flames lead by 3 here in the third period. A short-handed break for Blake Coleman. And with the way that Coleman's been playing here so far this game, I had a feeling he was going to get a goal tonight. And then they pan to a frustrated Mike Sullivan there, who rightfully so should be pretty upset. 13 minutes left to go here now in the third period. It looks like Calgary may have their first win since their season opener. But we're not done here yet. Zibanejad sends a pass up down the other way. Miller a shot. That one goes wide. Reminder, the Rangers are still on the power play now. Cleared down the other way. 40 seconds to go. Shots are 26-22. Lafreniere to Zibanejad. He dumps that one down low. Fox battling now with Farabee on the right side. 20 seconds left. Miller keeps that one in for New York, and the Flames clear it anyway. Here's Farabee, 2-on-0, into the zone, a shot, Hanzek, off the post! Samuel Hanzek, the most unlucky man in the NHL, still can't get his first goal. Now Panarin a backhand, saved by Wolf. Panarin on the right side, Borgen to the point. Panarin a shot, saved by Dustin Wolf with the glove. Samuel Hanzek, a 2-on-0 break with Joel Farabee shorthanded, and Hanzek rings it off the post again. The worst luck. What do I keep writing down? I keep writing down the viewer. I write down how many people are in the stream and whatever the viewer high is per stream. So that's what I keep writing down. But oh my God. How did they not get a goal on that? Oh my gosh. Ranger's gonna Ranger. That's what I'm seeing right now. Jesus. Whew. Thank you all for tuning in. That was a intense sequence there. Ugh. They did a thank you video or a welcome back for Logan Stankoven to the team that drafted him as last night Carolina played Dallas. I'm just seeing that right now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Samuel Honzek with a massive chance, followed by a Panarin backhand. The Rangers are not out of this one just yet. It's not impossible to come back from down 3 goals, but especially at this point in the period, it's a little bit unlikely. But you got to connect here and start getting some opportunities on net for sure. Face-off won by the Rangers. Borgen shoots that one down low. Shots are 26-24. Laba trying to move that one into the zone. Now down low behind that. Cooley to the point to Borgen. Now behind the net. Intercepted there by the Flames. They will try and clear. Borgen battling alongside Backlund. Down low. On the right side now, Cooley. Waits. Feeds it down low. Othman to the point. A shot blocked. It goes out of the zone. Racing for it now is Honzek. Honzek battling alongside Borgen. Can't get to that puck first. And he will come out of the zone. (11-10). Rangers off of a disastrous power play look to bounce back from it. And an icing here against New York as they dump that puck down low, and face-off will come back into the Rangers zone. Have a feeling we lose our win streak. You play the Avs again? Probably. You probably will lose it. 11:03. Face-off won by New York. Fox plays it around on the right side. Now Panarin tries dumping it down low. Ball through the neutral zone. Sharangovich back down low for Kadri. Kadri to Backlund. Battling alongside Fox. Fox up there then for Sheary. Sheary to Miller. Stretch pass there for Gavrikov. Back to Panarin. Tries shooting that one. He gets it passed back to him. A backhand there by Sheary goes wide. Panarin at the point of shot. Saved by Wolf. The rebound is covered up. And some pushing and shoving here now for the two sides. Oops. Face off. Yeah, we'll be doing Devils Sharks on Thursday. Here's a shot from the point from Borgen. That one's denied. On the right side now down low. Another shot. Goes wide there as well. Borgen gets it back. At the point on the right side. Robertson clears it down low in the corner. Zibanejad fighting for it. Now Kirkland gets it here for Calgary. Lomberg with some speed. Racing in there. Battling alongside Borgen. And he loses the battle. But Klapka gets that puck to Hanley. Kept into the zone. Weegar to Kirkland. And it's blocked. Rangers get it back. They will dump it all the way down the other way. Picked up there by Hanley in the Calgary zone. Farabee banks that one back down low. Robertson battling in the corner with Zary. You're all good, Vince. I'm sorry. I should probably put rules in the description. It's okay, Vince. Not a big deal. Welcome to the stream, brother. Sharangovich now battling forward in the corner alongside Robertson. Zary fighting forward here too. Puck is still tied up on the right side. Laba getting into it with Zary, trying to get that puck loose. And they finally blow the whistle, and now those two players going at it. As Calgary has a 4-1 lead here with 9:05 left to go. Some shots for New York, but a lot of them have been blocked. And they're not allowing anything to get through. It's still 4-1 Flames. So Canucks and Rangers off and running. Thanks for your commentary. Yes, I am a Flyers fan, but I welcome all 32 teams here. So, I am a fan of a team, but it doesn't indict how I am towards other teams. So I will say that. Fan of good hockey. Definitely. Yeah, that's definitely what I am. 100%. 100%. Love for the game. Oh, yeah. All right, in commercial break here. Still got a little bit under half of the period to go here. Oh, boy. Hello from Russia. Welcome, bro. Both teams need to win so bad. Oh, definitely. The Rangers, I feel like, would need this more. They need to win like this, but they can't seem to find anything to get through. Calgary, I think we knew this expectation. They were bad. Early prediction who wins the cup. I think I went with, in my predictions, I think I went Dallas. Rangers should just tank. Favorite KHL team? Oh, I don't even know. St. Petersburg. Miller to Fox. Dumps it down low to the Calgary end. Now battling forward in the corner. Ball trying to get a piece of it there on the right side. Cleared back then the other way by Calgary. Here's Anderson through the zone. Down the right side. Battling now with Panarin. Rasmus Anderson will clear that one around then behind the net. Picked up quickly then by the Rangers. Miller through center ice. Stolen back then at the line by New York. And Coleman banks that one all the way up in the air and back into the New York zone. Back down low to the right side. Frost behind the net. Battling on the right side. Weegar will bank that one out of the zone and clear. 8 minutes to go here in the third period. Shots are 26 apiece. So we are even here in terms of the shots, but Dustin Wolf once again putting on another goaltending clinic here for his team. And now the Flames get the puck. Kadri on the right side looks for options now, spinning it back around behind the net. Still waits. Huberdeau in front. Sharangovich, a chance, a shot, save, and they're battling for it still, and picked back up then by New York. 7:30 left to go here in the third period. Rangers are trailing by 3. Zary attempts to bank it off the boards. It goes back out to the New York zone. Down low now. Wolf playing the puck around. Back over for Sharangovich to Parekh. Parekh through the neutral zone. Racing for it now is Zary. Gets it down low. Battling alongside Fox. Slides out in front then for Laba, who will break it down the other way. 3-on-2. Racing for it, Cooley. Into the Flames end. Gets knocked down there by Ball. Now Parsonen battling for it behind the net. Cleared out to center ice. JT Miller, the Rangers captain, named the Rangers captain this past year. And we get a whistle here for icing against the Rangers here with 6:42 left to go. Again, looking at the starting goalies here, you see Dustin Wolf, phenomenal in Watch with Nordic Streams. 3-1, a .917. It's looking like with this game so far, with there being just under 7 minutes to go, it looks like Dustin Wolf's going to add to that awesome goaltending stat line there, as you can see. Shesterkin still not having the greatest numbers when we live stream them. His best save percentage was a .964. His worst is a .818. Hanzik to Backlund. Backlund through the neutral zone. A shot there goes wide of the net. Well, I will say this. Kreider was traded before he was named captain. Here's Hanzik now. Drops it back then for Coleman on the right side. Down low, trying to clear that one. 6 minutes left here in the third period. Bean dumps it down low to the New York end. Zibanejad now. Moves it through center ice. Comes in, shoots it, glove save by Wolf. He'll make the cover. .552 left to go. The Flames lead by 3. Still. Nah, you go. I mean, you got to go with Suzuki. Gallagher's a good A. He should be the A, or I think he is an A. He should be A. Yeah, I said A way too many times in that sentence. So the only goal in this third period comes from Blake Coleman, assisted by a opportunity there from Michael Backlund. So Coleman gets himself on the board now for the Flames. Tired of seeing some of these stupid ads. I've seen them like 40 times. I think he's got an A. He should have an A. Flames up 4-1 here. Heading into the final couple of minutes here in the third period. Do I like football? Kind of. I'm big into baseball and hockey. But I'll watch football every now and then. Do they go empty net down 3? I've seen it before. I would say probably. And I would think it happens sooner rather than like 2 minutes left. Probably with 4 minutes left. So keep an eye out for it. Gavrikov on the right side shoots that one down low behind the net. Picked up now here through center ice. Here comes Coleman. Blake Coleman moves it into the zone. Looks for options. Bringing it in. Shoots it. He scores! Blake Coleman, another one. His second of the night. And the Flames seal this one off. It's 5-1. So this is the most amount of goals that the Calgary Flames have scored in a single game so far this season. How does each Rangers game get more embarrassing? I don't know, man. They always find a way to underestimate themselves here. So Blake Coleman from Backlund again. And Coleman has another goal here for Calgary. And it's 5-1. So Blake Coleman now on the hat trick watch. He's been awesome here tonight. We have not seen a player in a live commentary stream score a hat trick yet this season. The last one came from Sam Reinhart in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Cooley feeds it up to the point. A shot goes up in the air and back down low to the corner. That's Coleman's 5th goal of the season. The assist on the goal was from Michael Backlund. So Blake Coleman with those 2 goals takes sole possession for the most goals for the Flames. Zary to Sharangovich. Dumped down low into the Rangers zone. Susi battling for less than 5 minutes to go. A shot there by Kadri is saved there by Shesterkin. Puck slides back down low. Behind the net on the right side. Picked up there Parekh. To the point Hanley. He'll shoot it. It goes just wide of the net. Back down low to the corner. 4:30 left to go in the third. The Flames have sealed this one off. Parekh, a big hit there on Will Cooley. And puck is cleared down the other way. That'll be an icing against the Rangers. Igor Shesterkin, not his fault, obviously, but now has a .821 save percentage. That's not the greatest in the world. Just saying, that's not the greatest in the world. Rangers just kind of feel like they're collapsing here. Here's Ball at the point. Shoots that one. It deflects back down low to the corner. On the right side now, Borgen. Clears the puck all the way out to the Calgary zone once again. Ball on the right side to Frost. Frost can't play it. Rangers trying to break that one out the other way. Dumped in there by Carrick. Anderson on the right side. Backhanded down low. Ball over there for Huberdeau. Kept in, though, by New York. Carrick a shot. That one is blocked. The rebound is kicked back down low behind the net. Parsonen feeds it up to the point. A shot. That one's blocked. Schneider a chance. And that one goes wide. Kadri banks it off the boards. Now Frost battling alongside Parsonen to get that puck. And Juuso Parsonen, former Nashville Predator, will attempt to break that puck out the other way. Time will run down here. 3.5 minutes to go. It's safe to say that the Flames are about to win their first game since October 8th. Their first game of the season. Kick back down low now. Bean with the puck in the corner. Kicked around to the light side. Klapka Fox keeps it in. Puck in front. And the Rangers cannot capitalize on that one. So from what I feel like here, and what I look at here with the Flames, I think the Flames are better than what they are. Than what they currently are right now. They definitely aren't a last place team. And we said that on the podcast. They are not a last place team. And I think this game could be the first game that we see of that. Hanzik now battling alongside Lafreniere. The Rangers, man, they really can't seem to find a way to, win these kind of games. And these are games that you're going to look at down the road. And I know it's October, and I know you don't want to overreact to things like this. But games like this are games that could cost you later down the road. You always want to start off good. Because even if you start off good and you're just not that great the rest of the year, you can still possibly make the playoffs if you start good enough. The Devils did it last year, where they had injuries and they didn't play that great of hockey. They were below 500 in the second half. But they still made the playoffs because of how good of a start they had. And the Rangers, off to another rough start here. It's not ideal. Shots are 29-29, dead even here. So the Rangers are getting shots, but I feel like in a way they may just be getting goalied. which isn't that crazy to say, but, you know, you're obviously a little upset with this result, definitely. Flames have scored 8 goals in their last 2 games. Dustin Wolf called out this team for a lack of offense earlier this past week. Shot there from Borgen, glove save. And this is what happens when you have guys who can score, you win. Like, I mean, if you have a goalie like this in net for Dustin Wolf who can lock down and get you these 5-1, 2-1, 3-2, you know, all these kind of wins, he's a good guy to have. And I feel like that was something that the Flames had a big problem with last year, in a sense where I felt like they could definitely have had a lot more goal scoring, and I know it's not going to improve. Like, this isn't going to happen every single game, but you need goals. Lomberger shot there, saved by Shesterkin. A minute 10 left to go here now in the third period. The Flames have a 5-1 lead. Blake Coleman with 2 goals tonight. Kadri with 2 points tonight. Backlund with 2 points tonight as well. You are seeing contribution from your veteran players. And I do ask myself the question, could we see a guy like Blake Coleman, if, let's say, Calgary wants to sell, could we see a guy like Blake Coleman be traded at the trade deadline? Already 5 goals on the year. Looks good for the Flames. You could ask yourself that question. Pass around to center ice now, intercepted by the Rangers. Back out for Kevin Ball, who will regroup in his own end. Time winding down, approaching the last minute of play in tonight's contest. It's Sunday night hockey. Last minute of play. Shots are 30-30, dead even apiece. But the Flames with 5 goals on 30 shots. Not ideal there for Shesterkin. Zary clears it down the other way. Now, holding that puck is Will Borgen. Farabee took a stick to the face. Looks like he's getting some medical attention. Kadri maybe. I don't know if they would trade Kadri. But it wouldn't be that crazy. Like, Huberdeau is there to stay. Huberdeau is not leaving. With that amount of money, no chance. I do think, like, maybe, possibly, you could see the likes of Blake Coleman or even an Nazem Kadri, or maybe you even try and move Frost or Farabee. Who knows? 10 seconds left. Time will wind down here. The Flames will hold it in their own zone, and Calgary, with their first win since October 8th, they defeat the New York Rangers in a commanding fashion, something they have lacked through a lot of this season. Final score, the Flames 5 and the Rangers 1. A very well-played game by the Calgary Flames, and you can't complain. You can't complain with the way Calgary's played. You got to be satisfied with that contest there for sure. Dustin Wolf was absolutely phenomenal. He saved 29 of 30, had a .968 save percentage. That will help his overall analytics, which have not been good to start this year so far. Igor Shesterkin, .833. Oh, not great there. Made 25 saves on 30 shots. They give another shot there to Dustin Wolf, which is cool. But regardless, that'll do it for me. We'll be back on Tuesday for the Frozen Frenzy. We have 2 games on the docket that day. Let me pull up those games real quick. We got Panthers and Ducks, and then Sharks and Kings on Tuesday. So 2 pretty good contests there. Let's see what comes of those. But regardless, that'll do it for me here tonight. Thank you all for watching. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe down below. If you're new, I would greatly appreciate that. But regardless, that is it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you